Paramount said to be winning WBD bid thanks to Trump. Now, before we read this, my insight from Grace Randolph. So, Grace Randolph, guys, she does deliver the news. A lot of the time, she just puts her own input, of course, her own opinion. Of course, she is entitled to do that. I'm not saying that she isn't. The thing is that, of course, she's leaning on the left, so she interjects a lot of the leftist stuff when it comes to her opinion. But she is good when she delivers like pure facts and stats and stuff like that. So she said, she did a stream last week and she explained what is the difference between Paramount wanting to buy Warner Brothers, Universal, and Netflix. The biggest difference, to sum everything up, is that Paramount wants to buy every aspect of Warner Brothers, including Discovery. They want to buy everything, the streaming services, Discovery, whatever it is, name it, the lot that's very famous, the Warner Brothers lot, everything. And they have, of course, the Saudi money to back them up, and they can pay cash, like 80%. And David Zaslav is going to walk out with like 500 million if this happens, as far as she explained.
Poor guy.
Poor guy, so sad that he's going to be so filthy rich. Anyway, second, the deal with Universal is different. They only want the streaming service and Warner Brothers as a movie studio. And that's not very good because then for Warner Brothers, they have to find who's going to buy the other parts of it. Yeah. And that sucks monkey balls. So they're not a very good contestant variant. Option. For this. And the third option, of course, Netflix, they want to pay in stocks, which is very weird. That's what we gathered from what she said. So if I was Warner Brothers, I would totally just give myself completely to Paramount and say, take me all in, whatever, take me. Because this is the best deal possible that they can imagine. So now let's read the article. And yes, they are connected to Trump because he likes the Ellison family who now owns Paramount. So let's see what this article has to say. Toonami, please go ahead.
All right. The Warner Brothers Discovery bidding war has entered a critical phase, and according to the New York Post, Paramount Skydance is in the lead. Reportedly, it's not because they offered the most money; it's because they're the only bidder willing to buy all of WBD, including CNN.
Oh.
Trump, the wild card. While Comcast and Netflix submitted bids, various outlets have reported that Netflix was never really serious and that Comcast reportedly only wants parts of the company. The New York Post says that Paramount, run by David Ellison and backed by his billionaire father, is going all in, and that includes keeping CNN. The move is reportedly pleasing to Donald Trump, who wants the news network neutralized for its years of anti-MAGA coverage. Variety has also recently confirmed our own report on how Paramount is going MAGA. Trump sees Ellison, a known political ally, as the perfect person to steer CNN away from its current editorial direction. The Ellisons have already hired Barry Weiss to lead CBS News with a mandate to curb left-leaning bias. Reports have said if they land WBD, she could also take over CNN. Regulatory advantage gives Paramount an edge. Regulatory scrutiny is the wild card in any media merger, and this is where Paramount Skydance could clinch it. With Comcast facing backlash over MSNBC, reportedly, Trump hates Comcast CEO Brian Roberts, and Netflix battling antitrust concerns as the number one streamer. Trump's DOJ could make life difficult for both. Sources for the Post say the Ellisons could receive white glove treatment and rapid approval within 6 months. Comcast and Netflix, on the other hand, are looking at drawn-out legal battles and political opposition that could last years. Paramount's lower bid might be enough. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav has said he wants a bid that starts with a 3, meaning $30 a share or $70 billion. Paramount Skydance's current bid is reportedly $27 a share, but the board may take the easier regulatory path rather than wait 2 years for Comcast or Netflix to clear hurdles. With the deadline for bids now passed and first-round offers in, all signs point to Paramount Skydance emerging as the frontrunner in a deal that could reshape Hollywood. What about the Saudis? Regarding the Saudis, while Paramount recently shot down claims they have the backing of the Saudis, numerous reports have suggested Paramount may be bringing in the Saudis during negotiations, not before, something I've said as well.
posts, I guess, on Twitter. Paramount didn't specifically state the Saudis are not involved. Update with comment with Paramount's guidance. Paramount's guidance denies that the Warner Bros. Discovery bid involves Arab sovereign wealth funds. Paramount can say they are not connected to the Saudis now, but then bring them in during the negotiations. That's what could be in play. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So, well, I mean, I think that Paramount's gonna win. I really hope so.
I really hope so. Yeah.
It's just because this looks
That's,
the best, more based possible outcome that we can hope for, since Netflix and Universal CEOs both are leaning to the left, and who the heck wants that? And this could really change Hollywood and to fix the overall narrative with the woke stuff and just remove all of that. And I mean, at least what Paramount and Warner Brothers are concerned, there's many IPs there in both both companies. They have one of the best, one of the biggest, one of the most iconic. If all of those turn to based, at least we're gonna have that. I mean,
we can always have Ethan Hunt with Batman. So
Ethan Hunt with Batman?
Yeah. You know the Mission Impossible?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta be funny.
Tom Cruise can do things with, work together with Batman.
Yeah.
So Ethan Hunt and Batman. Here
That's
we go.
gonna be hilarious, actually.
Mission Batman. Impossible Batman.
Impossible Batman. Okay, we just made that up. Tsunami, let us know what you think before we get to the chat, if there's anything.
I don't know. It's all really speculative right now to see what direction it's going. Obviously, I agree with you guys that having someone that's not completely insane. Once there's one thing about leftism, it seems to like all the rest of the trolls come out and they're going to push for all the same kind of bullshit we've been getting. So hopefully these people want to make some fucking money again and like actually provide good content.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want Netflix just because they remember that they worked with Zach, but
like what, for one or two things?
For one or two things, so that doesn't mean that he'll have to deal with them. I think that Paramount is really the better choice, just because they haven't done something exactly woke, as far as I can.
I don't remember.
Right? No, I mean,
Fast and the Furious was theirs, right?
Wasn't it Universal? Or Paramount? Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'm kind of mistaken.
Kind of. Thank you, Yastu. He says congratulations for 600 plus.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
So I also, out of the three companies that we can choose, I really think that Paramount is the best choice for that, especially if Trump likes the guys who now own it. I think that should say enough. I don't think that he will actually agree to what happens to those characters that we have, and I think that he will want them to be represented good. Just like when Zach posted the photo for Veterans Day with the best Superman photo that we actually could have for that one. So yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. You can read some comments if you will.
Vic Martino just came up with extreme leftists are not good for the superhero genre because the left always sides with criminals. Kind of true.
Exactly.
And Mad Max over in the Gamer Empress chat. Snyderverse must return.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, I agree.
That's what we've been talking about for a while.
Absolutely, we totally agree. Yeah, you have to rewind the stream later or watch the video that I'm gonna cut out from it. We totally explained how that could happen and what we think overall. I hope that you enjoyed this video. From me, the 40k Empress and Logan, the creators of this channel. I wish you all the best, guys, who watch this next. Let us know what you think in the comments and check the links down below if you like to support us. Love you guys. Bye bye.